Hey guys, it's your boy D Blitz here, and today I think I'm going to do something a little different. For those of you that don't know, I'm into survival type stuff. I love survival games, and I actually genuinely love survival in general. When I go camping, which isn't too often now, but whenever I go camping, I just go with like a knife, a couple little in and odd things, and that's it. No tent, no nothing like that. But I also like collecting blades and knives and stuff like that. Some people collect coins, some people collect baseball cards. I like to collect knives. I'm not a mass serial killer or nothing like that. I'm not going to go stab somebody to death, just to put that out there. But I just love collecting them. So today I'm going to show you guys my knife collection. Alrighty, so I'm going to start down here on the smaller knife part. I have a little pocket knife right here. It's called an old timer. I usually always have at least 2 blades on me at all times, unless I'm at home. I also have this turquoise colored multi-tool. It's just a basic multi-tool. And then I have this Gerber knife, which I've used quite a bit. I like it. And then I also got this little, it's called a, let's see if we can get in there for you. It's called a Tactical Team Defense Knife. And then I have a lot of these. This is a Mora. These are probably one of the best secondary knives that I have. And what I mean by secondary is it wouldn't be a primary knife that I would use if I was going camping or anything like that. And then I have this, which is an SCHF 37. And it's made by Shroud, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's a pretty big knife. But this would be a main blade that I would carry, and the characteristics of a main blade for me is 1, it has to be over 4 inches long, which this is well over that. It has to be pretty daggum thick, and this is really thick. It has to be full tang, which Moras are not full tang. They're rat tail tang, which means from right here downwards, the metal that holds the knife in the handle is very, very thin. So if it's going to break, it'll break right here in the middle of the handle. Well, with a full tang knife, that won't happen. You can kind of see that there. Another good thing is the angle. You want a good 90-degree angle on a knife so you can scrape against a ferrocerium rod for starting fires. And then the last thing for a good knife, in my opinion, is it has to be made out of carbon steel. So that way, if in emergency you had a sharp rock, you could hit it on the back of your knife and it would actually throw sparks. Alright, now on to the second row. This is pretty much just all Moras. They're just different Moras, except for this. This is a cold steel Flinhawk, or Finhawk. I love it all. But the rest of these are just Moras. They're just different color Moras. This one's a really, really thick Mora. Now on to the bigger type of blades. I would never use this if I went camping. This is just for looks. I think a lot of people actually have probably had these. But it's just a good old little zombie killer type looking machete. And then I have a Shroud Bowie knife. This is also an old timer. And then this is probably my favorite style of machete. It's called a Kakari, if I'm not mistaken. I like this type of machete because right here it's thin, not thin enough to break right here, but it's thin and then it gets huge here. That means all the weight's going to be in the tip of this, so when you're smacking it against trees or whatever you're cutting down, all the weight's going to be here, so you're going to have a weight advantage and it's going to just chop through trees. I have a little axe right here. It's actually got a chip in it. I think I hit a rock with it and it split it open. And then I have a American hickory handle axe. I've used this quite a bit. You can kind of tell a little bit. But I like axes and machetes. They both have their advantages. And then just, even though this has nothing to do with blades, I have a gold or a golden crossbow pistol. I just think that's really cool. It has nothing to do with blades, but I just got it in my survival kit. And then I also have just a basic machete. I think this is actually one of the first machetes I ever bought. It's definitely been through some stuff. You can see the blade. And then I have a little Japanese sword. It's not a real katana. I would love to have a real katana. That's actually one of my favorite types of swords. I've looked into how katanas were created and how they're made and stuff, and I can see why they're worth a couple $1,000s. But this is just like a little knockoff ninja type sword. This is actually called a Tai machete, and it can be used single-handed or double-handed, but it's a little bit longer than just a normal machete if you don't count the handle, but I think that's probably my favorite machete. I know this isn't normally what I do on my channel. I normally only do video games, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know more about me and feel more personal connected to me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video the thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.